chosen ones, empaths. The narcissist is used to us being there, being by their side. They were used to us being there for them in the relationship, being someone to lean on. And they did lean on us. They did lean on us a lot. And they got used to us being there as if we're always going to be there, like a piece of furniture that doesn't move and just stays there, waiting for them to come and lay on or use us when they need us. It's a real shock to their system when the narcissist knows that they lost us for good, and it leaves them very desperate. How you know that the narcissist knows that they lost you is if you've rejected their hoovers, if you've rejected their hoovers, you've door slammed, bolted and welded it shut. You've not given them access into your world. They can't really see into your world. They don't know what you're thinking. You've basically cut them right out like a lobotomy. Okay? This leaves them really desperate for any remnants of supply. They become more or less like a fiend for supply from us. Because they're so used to us being there. Even after the relationship ended, they were so used to us being distraught over them, crying and broken, and they thought, yeah, I got them where I want them. But they didn't take into consideration that we're going to heal, that we're going to better ourselves, that we're going to get stronger, that we're going to be more resilient. They didn't take that into an account, right? And now they know they've lost you. And collectively, I've read it through the comments. A lot of you have experienced hoovers. A lot of you have rejected hoovers. A lot of you have changed your numbers. These are all things that you need to make sure you do. Change your number, block them. Don't give them access into your life. Don't post things on social media in conjunction with them. Them losing a chosen one, an empath, affects them for the rest of their days. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. It will affect them severely for the rest of their days, them knowing they lost you. Because we were that one person in their life that actually sort of held everything together. We made things easy for them. Things in their life began to get easier by having us around, by having us to lean on. And like I always say, they've cheated or cut you off and then made a new relationship with someone who they thought was better. And as I always say, the grass isn't always greener. They head over to that new patch of grass and they find themselves on some yellow grass or some astroturf, and they realize what they've lost. So when they start heading back towards you, this is why it's crucial for you, for them to realize and know they lost you, is to door slam, bolt, weld it shut, block them, cut contact with them, make them really know. And some people disagree with me on this, but during my Hoover attempts, I made it crystal clear to the narcissist that I have no interest in them. Some people will say that's the wrong thing to do. Some people say silence is more powerful. But you know what? I felt like I needed to say a couple of things. So I said a few things in why I just cussed them out, basically. just to make them know, look, you can't come back here. There's no way, there's no door. This isn't a revolving door. Once you went out of that door, it's not a revolving door. There's no way for you back in. And that's the outlook you need to have. They become very desperate. I've had numerous Hoover attempts trying to get back into my life. And this is only because I've remained resilient and strong and kept the no contact in place, kept the door slam in place. You know, and what I mean by no contact is I haven't reached out to them. I haven't gone to their house. I haven't, you know, gone outside and sung a song outside their window. I haven't done any of that. I've kept it locked off, you know, so it's only been them that's contacted me through fake profiles when I'm on dating apps pretending to be someone else and then revealing it's them, stuff like this. So I've had little sort of not conversations, I wouldn't even call it conversations. I've had few words exchanged through these fake profiles and stuff with them. But they're running scared, this narcissist that was in my life, and they know they can't get back into my world. They want to get back into my world, and they want to get back into your world. This is why if you make sure that you've door slammed, bolted and welded it shut, it leaves them miserable. It leaves them distraught. It leaves them in pain. It leaves them suffering. It leaves them wishing for an entry point. That's all they want, is an entry point. Let me get back in there, and so they can shake things up again. Don't give them the opportunity. Don't give them no second chances. You know? Leave them to feel like they're lost. Let me have a sip of my drink quick. But they're lost without you. That's one thing you really need to know. These other suppliers don't cut it for them. This is why I say a lot of what you've got to realize is knowing your own self-importance, knowing your value. A lot of your healing comes from realizing what you bring to the table, what it is you offer, what it is you bring to the table. And once you start to understand that you bring something substantial to the table, and it's the reason the narcissist picked you in the first place, because you're high value, because you had these unique set of gifts, these unique set of traits. It's the reason they picked you. If you're able to put a block on that, not let them have anything to do with you, not let them have any of your traits, your gestures, your love, your kindness, your empathy, you literally cut them out and you treat them like the rubbish they are. That's all they deserve from you, is you treating them like the trash that they are, right? And don't even let them invoke rage out of you. You see, when I had the exchange of words, I wasn't raged. I was just cussing them out. I was laughing. You know what I'm saying? I was making fun of it. I was making fun of their situation. Like I've told you before, when they was reaching me from a fake profile, I just said, "Hi, I'm 13," and I pretended to be a 13-year-old. I said, "Hi, I'm 13. Is that a problem?" And they said yes. And then like they ended up reporting my profile. My profile got blocked and got taken off the website. But I was just playing games with them because they were playing games with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by exchanging words. There's nothing, I'm not trying to talk to them and try to understand their mindset. I'm not asking them why they done this. Don't ask them why. Don't look for closure from them. They know they've lost you. And the thing is, right, I should have probably said this at the beginning of the video. They realize they lost you from before you even realized that. You see, they done some things during the relationship, towards the end of the relationship, where you figured them out about something. Now, it might have been something small that you figured them out about, but they realize that you see through them now. I don't know. In my situation, there was a turning point, as I've mentioned, where I noticed something funny with what they said. Not funny in humorous, but it didn't sit right with my spirit. And I called out to God, as I've told you before. I called out to God and I said, guide me to the truth. Now, I think that they knew that I saw through them. And this is why they realized they lost us from a long time before. And this is why they start to make a whole campaign, smear campaign. They'll start trying to, they'll discard you brutally. They'll do all of these things to try and distract you from the real thing that you caught them out about. You know, and it was just something small I caught them out about. It was just a lie. But that lie would have actually broken the relationship up, because relationships are based on trust and truth and honesty, transparency. And I think they knew the game was up. And it's actually, they've made a mountain out of a molehill. They have, because they took it to areas they didn't necessarily need to take it to. But the narcissist knows they lost you from before, and it's just an inkling feeling. It's not like they entirely feel like they lost you, because they see you, because once they start moving the goalposts and they start seeing you in pain and they start seeing you distraught and your uncontrollable tears, and you're not eating, you're not sleeping, and they're keeping tabs on you and they're seeing you're suffering, they think, I've got them back where they need to be. But they don't take into consideration that you're going to heal, that you're going to bounce back, you're going to get stronger, you're going to get more resilient, right? And you're going to rise above this all. And they don't anticipate that you're going to door slam them, bolt it and mold it shut. That's one thing they never anticipated. They never thought that you would actually lock them out of your lives, right? And it leaves them desperate, like it leaves my narcissist desperate, trying to get supply from me by talking to me through fake emails and stuff like that, right, on this channel, and commenting in the comment section and doing stupid stuff like that just for any remnants of supply from me. They're desperate, right? Just make it clear to them that if you have a chance to, make it clear to them that there's no way back. Just make sure that you don't let them come back to you, because if you have let them come back in on it and you've given them another chance, that's a whole nother video topic. But I would say, just shortly, if you have made the mistake of letting them back in, you need to just get back up on your horse, or whatever. I don't know why I keep saying get back up on your horse. I say that, but I mean just get back up on your saddle, and ride again. Take it for another go. Go again, right? Have another attempt at cutting them out, and start again, start over, cut them out. You made the mistake twice, it's okay. Start again, do it again. That you really need to know that where they are in their lives with this new supply, if they know you've cut them out, they can't enjoy life. You was always meant to be sitting on the shelf waiting for them to come back up for their return. You was always meant to be there for their return. Okay? You was always meant to be there. And you live with them like a bad spirit. You live with them like a spirit that affects them, around them, affects their mind, their body, their soul. I know this is facts. I know this is facts. Because even when I told you, I've made it in the previous videos, I've mentioned it a couple of times now. But the narcissists, when they sent the song to me, they sent the song recently, like about a month ago. And in the lyrics it says, I've got a feeling I cannot shake, I will return. That was the lyrics in the song, right? Because they do have a feeling they can't shake by us being out of their lives. We're irreplaceable. We are irreplaceable, honestly. And I was quite surprised. At first when I heard the song, when I didn't know it was them, I thought, oh, it's just a song. But when I realized it was them, and I associated the lyrics to them, that was their way of communicating a message across to me, because that was just their way. But they do have a feeling they can't shake, living every day without the chosen one, without the empath in their life. They do have real problems, and it's not an easy ride without us. It's not as easy as things used to be. Things used to be easy when we was around. You know, things used to be easy when we was around. So they are suffering now. They're suffering severely. They are really suffering severely. And if you've rejected the Hoovers and you've door slammed bolted and welded it shut, it leaves them very desperate. They're very, very desperate. So just make sure you don't let them back in, okay? Make sure you don't give them another opportunity. Make sure you don't give them no second chances. And keep strong. You got this. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I have the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. If you want to check that out, the link for that channel is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.